good evening, everyone, and welcome to another brand night on Wednesday night. And we are here to talk about Nikken's fabulous technologies that are all about creating a wellness environment for everyone in your family, people that you love. It is a way to create really a safe haven. And so we dive into a particular product or a product category each week. And today we are talking about our shower system, which is so important. And you're going to hear great information. I know. I know that what I was told is that if you don't work with chemicals, your shower could be the most toxic 10 minutes of your day unless you've got a filter on it. And with Nikken, as you're going to learn, it's not just about a filter. It's more than what you would think of as a filter. Anyhow, I digress. I want to introduce our speaker, our expert, who is Mary Bowser, who's a professor of education for 36 years. She's in the Virginia area, Shenandoah University. She's been teaching and leading undergrad and graduate programs for teachers. She's quite the expert on many things. It's good to just refer to her as the professor. She's been married for 39 years and to a now retired radio TV announcer. So maybe that's comes naturally that you both are in the entertainment and announcer type business. She's a mother of two adult children. So I love that you have been involved with Nikken for 24 years and has been you're a lineable ambassador for 4 years. So Mary is all about education and she's going to educate us fantastically. So take it away, Mary.
Thanks, Sherry. Yes, I'm very proud of all of the background, but it really makes a difference what we do every day. And that's why I love Nikken products because they're there with us every day. And the question is, how do you connect to nature? Well, one of the easiest ways for us is to use the Nikken products. There's 5 vital elements for life, and we know them. Air, it's hard to exist without it, right? But we also need to consider that sleep is a vital element, water is a vital element, natural energy that we get from the world around us, and nutrition. And as Sherry noticed, we're going to be talking about a specific with water today. So water does matter in our lives, and probably it's something we haven't thought about unless there's been a concern. The concerns come in with chronic dehydration, and most of us live in a state of chronic dehydration. Just look at the statistics. It's amazing. So if you consider that nearly 70% of your body is water, a loss of just 2.5% of that 70, 2.5% is a decrease in efficiency and energy by 25%. So a loss of 15% is usually fatal. So
Wow.
we need that water. And we look at all of the things, look at all that we need. Our brain, that's most important to keep the brain watered. And muscle, blood, lungs, extremely important. And then our skin is 80% of water. It's even in our bones, not as much, but it's still there. So when we lose water every day, we breathe, and we lose about 2 cups of water just in breathing. We lose about 2 cups just perspiring. The hotter it is, we lose a little more. And we excrete about 5 to 6 cups. So we need to keep replenishing that. And if you're not replenishing with water, then you're getting all of those other things. Something is happening in your body because you're not replacing the water you're losing. We consider that dehydration is the mother of all epidemics and the first step we need to take in addressing chronic disease. It's an essential nutrient, not just a choice. Do you want water or do you want soda? It's essential. And again, we should drink about half of our body weight in ounces every day, where our body is craving that water to replace all of the water. What's our common choices? Well, tap water comes to our house. We've paid to have that tap water come into our house, either by drilling our own well and out in the country or hooking up to the municipal system. We can also buy bottled water. And that, again, that's an additional cost. And then bring it into the home. You have to lug it in and have it somewhere. Or you can filter your water. And we're talking about filtration, but not all filters are created equal. We want to have healthy and affordable, the way to make it to be that is to take the tap water that already comes into our house, we pay once, and we want to filter that. So what do we look for? We look for advanced filtration, the right alkaline level, and special energy that comes through, and we want it to be cost effective. So we've heard in other programs about the PiMag waterfall, which is great. It's got a filtration system that is up to the standards that we need, great bacteria reduction, structured water, alkaline, no electricity, no special plumbing and water. It's just smooth and wonderful. Well, the problem is, are you showering in your tap water? If you're showering in the tap water, then if it's in a municipal system, you probably are showering in chlorine. And chlorine is released out of the water into the air. So then you breathe all of that. Your pores, remember the slide that said about your skin is 80% water? And you're perspiring, you're losing it, so it's ready to accept more water to come in. You're in a nice warm shower, your pores open, and you're pulling in chlorinated water. 1 5-minute shower with the amount of chlorine absorbed through the skin and lungs equals 30 days of drinking tap water. So you can take in more chlorine faster, not only through your pores, but you're also breathing all of that nice, hot, warm air that's in the shower as you're taking the shower. And showering are suspected as the primary cause of elevated levels of chloroform in nearly every home because of chlorine in the water. And that's from Dr. Wallace of the EPA. So what's the solution? Well, Nikken's solution is the PiMag MicroJet Shower Head, either the wall mount or the handheld version. And why? Well, the advanced filtration helps provide the cleanest and most refreshing shower experience. It uses a reduction oxidation process to neutralize free radical chlorine ions and reduces most other contaminants. The air induction feature increases the electronegative potential of the water and it gives you more effective filtration. It's a small little filter, but boy, is it mighty. And then with that, you've got a higher air to water ratio, and that creates a soft and effective water stream. The microbubbles that are created by the special head of the shower system provide an effective gentle cleansing, skin softening, and muscle relaxing action. Then the advanced magnetic technology helps reduce clumping in the water, and that decreases the mineral buildup that usually happens in the shower. So, to get a truly smart water choice, one of the things that we encourage is that you look at the water pack, and that's available. Talk to the person that encouraged you to watch this video. You can have clean filtered drinking water and wonderful clean showering water. We invite you to be part of our global wellness community, and we want you to contact the person that invited you to get more information. We're glad that you're here. There's some homework if you want it. You can use your phone and the QR code, and you can watch the video from Nikken International about connecting other ways with nature that's all provided with Nikken, and learn more about the technologies. You can also download and read a PDF copy of the Self-Care Awakening magazine at theselfcarehub.com. And Sherry?
Thank you, Mary. That was awesome. That was a great presentation. I hope everybody will be inspired to shower with pure water. And I mean, the only thing I can say about this is that once you have been using our shower system, you will have a hard time showering someplace else where there's no filter. It does make you extra sensitive, which I think is a good thing that we know our senses are alerted when when we don't have clean water. And so, sometimes you get stuck and you're in a hotel or something. I take very short showers when I don't have my filter. I will literally soap up and turn the water on and turn it back off, because it's not tolerable anymore to be in an unfiltered shower. So that's been my experience.
Well, I know many of us, I'm going to just move over. Many of us carry the shower head with us. That's the wall
Yep.
mount. And it's a small, compact little unit. It takes no no plumbing ingenuity to unscrew theirs and put ours on. If you're staying in a place for probably a week, then it makes sense to do.
To do that.
Um,
That's really a smart
Others
thing.
are very happy with the handheld
Mhm.
because it's lightweight and easy to operate. And then turning the dial, you get different kinds of the spray.
Mhm.
So you can adjust it to whatever you want. But these little microbubbles are absolutely wonderful. You just feel the difference in your skin,
Mhm.
as you said,
Mhm.
and your
Mhm.
hair it just makes a wonderful experience all the way around.
Yeah.
I don't use as much soap either. I found that out
Mhm.
because the water
Mhm.
is so soft that you don't need as much soap.
Mhm.
And so
Mhm.
that's another cost savings.
There you go. Yeah, I've actually heard some of my customers say that they can tell when it's time to change the filter because they can see a difference in their skin. Their skin
Mhm.
feels drier and they're like, oh, you know what? It's time to change the filter. So yeah, you can
Change.
tell a difference. Those micro bubbles are really palatable. It makes a difference.
Pretty
Thank
awesome.
you. Awesome, awesome.
You're welcome.